This is a very specific message, definitely not going to be relatable to every person, but I'm getting this energy of someone from your past, one person. It definitely feels like it's a feminine energy. That doesn't mean it's a man or a woman. It just means it's someone who is in their feminine energy heavy. That's definitely what I'm getting. This person from your past was somebody that you distance yourself from. You cut this person off. You don't deal with this person. You had some type of relationship with them, some type of encounter with them. It's going to be different for everybody. It can literally be a family friend, coworker, or some type of romantic relationship. Everyone's story is going to be different, but this is about one person. This person felt some type of way about you cutting them off. When you cut this person off, it struck their ego. It hit a nerve. This person knows that they were not good to you. They were not reciprocating your energy. They were not a good person. They know behind the scenes, the entire time they were dealing with you, they were being shysty. They were plotting on you. They were being like evil. They were in their karmic energy. Whoever this person is, they know that. But the way that this person was being shysty towards you was kind of like in a passive aggressive way. They did it very tediously, they did just enough so you wouldn't catch on to what they were doing, and they could continue to be around you and plot on you and have access to you and still do low down stuff behind the scenes so you couldn't catch on to it. This person has a very sneaky, like conniving energy. Like I'm just getting the energy of somebody who like rubbing their hands together. Like, you know that meme, rub hands like Birdman? Like I'm getting somebody who's just like, they think they're so smart. They think they're so clever. And they spend a lot of time plotting on you during however long you were in each other's life. And at some point you started to heal, you started to grow in different ways. You started to gain some type of success, and that person's envy can no longer be hidden. It got to the point where it was no longer passive aggressive. It was like they felt like they were bold enough to say it with their chest because they were so enraged with the fact that you were either outdoing them or you were outdoing the old you, and they did not like that because they have always seen you be one way, and however you were during the time that you knew each other, that made them feel good. You could have been struggling financially, mentally. You could have been going through a breakup, going through a divorce, having issues with your kids, whatever issue that you had, that person enjoyed seeing you stressed out. They love to hear your sob stories. They love to hear you cry to them. They love to hear you have issues. That made them feel so good. And all of a sudden, you stop having those issues. Y'all stop having those conversations because you begin to elevate, and it made this person upset. And you noticed this about this person, and you decided to cut this person off. You removed them from your life. Y'all do not speak. Whatever I'm talking about, y'all do not speak, and y'all have not spoken at all. Unbeknownst to you, while you were just going on, focusing on yourself, worrying about yourself as you should, this person was also worried about you. And behind the scenes, they decided that you had no right to cut them off. How dare you dismiss them out your life? Who do you think you are? I'm going to plot on this person. So this person decided to plot and scheme and make a mess behind the scenes. And this entire time, this person was either stopping you from being in a relationship with somebody, stopping job opportunities from coming to you, or just straight up like spreading slander and lies about you constantly. Like this person constantly had your name in their mouth and always had something to say about you. They literally every day they thought about you. Every night they thought about you. It was to the point where it was obsessive thoughts because they could not believe that you cut them off, and it hit their ego so bad. They wanted the people around them to know that it wasn't their fault or something like that. Like, it's kind of confusing because I don't think this person even knows why they did it. They're just doing it. So it's kind of confusing to even explain this. This person just took it upon themselves to come up with their own narrative about you because it made them feel better. Because like I said in the beginning, this person knew they were low down. They knew the type of person they were this entire time. They just didn't like the fact that you caught on because it made them seem like they were dumb and you were smart, which is true. They made up this whole scheme, this whole lie. Like, they told anybody who would listen horrific things about you, terrible things about you, things that never happened, complete, utter lies. Like, straight up just the worst of the worst. Anything that they could say to make you look bad, they were going to say it, and they said it to anybody who would listen. But while this person was doing all that, God was watching and your spirit team was watching. At some point, this person took things too far, and now everything's coming back. It's doing a complete 360 right back to them. All that energy that they put out, everything that they said is coming back to them. And now they're going to have to pay for it. And the same way they thought they were dragging you, they're literally being drugged by your spirit team as we speak. They should have sat down. They should have ate their food. We do not feel sorry for people like this. We're going to pray for people like this, but we are not going to feel bad, because if you knew the extent of what this person, if you knew the extent this person went to make you look bad simply because you did not want to be in their life anymore, like, it's not like you just blew up on them and just shattered their life. Well, you did shatter their life, but it shouldn't be that way. When people walk out of your life and they leave you alone for whatever reason, it should not affect you to the point where you want to destroy them. Because if it does, there's something wrong with you, and you probably need to go check yourself into a little 72-hour hold and get a little help, okay? And that's nothing against people who have mental health issues. It's just that this person tries to play crazy, and they're really not. They're not somebody who just is just out of whack. They're just somebody who is obsessed with you and envious and got a hit at their ego. So anyway, like I said, they shouldn't have done that, but they did. Now they're getting dragged.